channel. Today I'm gonna do an unboxing. My son bought me some lures for my birthday. I'm pretty ecstatic about them. You know, can never have too much tackle. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's a lot. So it should be fun, right? A lot of people, oh, Googan Squad, whatever. This is the OGs, right? This is the OG. Man, my son got it for me and I greatly appreciate him and love him, and I'm getting old, so he's like, hey, I'll buy you some fishing gear. Because, you know, either I can deal with fishing gear, either that or drugs. And they said, well, fishing gear, Dad. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this box. As you know, it is Googan Squad. It's Googan Baits. I am no affiliated with Googan Baits, but I do like some of their plastics, and I do use them a time or two, and I have caught a lot of fish on them, so I will not ever pass up a chance to try to win or try to catch fish. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first one we got here is a 10-inch Mondo worm. It's a green pumpkin, just straight green pumpkin. The black flake, can't beat that, right? Mondo worm, here we go. Really like this trench hog. I really like the way the colors is on this. This is the June bug trench hog 7-pack. I don't know what it is about that color, but it's a phenomenal looking color, as you can tell there. You see the green in it, and obviously June bug is like a purple color. This one here is a 10-inch Mondo worm, black and blue flake. Sorry the noises, I'm out here in my garage, but black and blue flake, can't go wrong, black and blue, especially in that muddy water. Next up is a good little slim shake worm, good for the shaky head, 8-inch. You can trim this down if you want and actually make it a very good, make it a good little drop shot bait. A little sneaky sneak, right? What I've noticed is if you cut off, let's say we use this one here, it's 8 inches out to here. What you do is you cut off probably right in there, and just kind of move it around. There's your, cut off about 2 inches, so it'd be a 6-inch slim shake worm, really good for the drop shot. This one here is going to be your chartreuse pepper with green flake, your 8-inch slim shake worm. Then you have, let's see, another slim shake worm. This is your, what inch is this? I believe this is your 6-inch. Yeah, this will be your 6-inch slim shake worm. This is a green pumpkin pearl. This mimics really good as specifically in the, I use that color a lot up in Lake Erie. Mimics your goby colors, right? There's some bluegill, some baitfish colors. And then another slim shake worm, this is your 8-inch. That was 6 inches, by the way. And then you have, here's another 8-inch. Your watermelon red. Can't go wrong with watermelon red, nice natural color, right? And then you have your trench hog. There's another trench hog. This one here is specifically called Bama bug. And it's a green pumpkin on one side and a purple on the other, or the June bug on the other side, so it's a laminate color. It's your 6-inch trench hog. Then you got, in one of my favorites, and I really like these specifically. I like these here. This is the Crack and Crawl, nice little trailers, especially if you go, now granted you take these kick a lot of water. This is a green pumpkin purple, really nice, beautiful color, right? Green pumpkin on one side, purple on the other, good laminate color. It's a 4-inch. This is also a 4-inch. This is called your Blue Baby, this is a really good color, especially on if you want to use a swim bait or the hybrid jig, right, from 6 cents, or even a swim bait or swim jig or anything like that. These are really good because these do have a lot of kicking action, and the appendages are definitely. What I like to do is sometimes I like to take and cut those small end appendages off, slim it down a little bit so it goes in and out. So then we have what I think is my favorite out of all of them, and there's a couple of them here. We got the bandito bugs. Bandito bugs are a very fat bug with big appendages. Really good for Texas rigging. I would use a lighter weight if possible, the lightest weight I can get away with, right? So this one here is called California Crawl. It's got green pumpkin with a black flick, and then on the other side, it's a watermelon red on the other side. So it's got, it's got the red flake throughout. So then another bandito bug that they put in here, this is the California Crawl. It's the same one. Wow, interesting. So I got 2 of those. Guess I'll be using the dog piss out of those. I can get rid of those. This one here is called a Bama bug, just like I said on the trench hog. Bama bug, you got green pumpkin on one side and the June bug on the other, your laminate. And again, this is your 4-inch hook, so I use a 2/0, 3/0 hook on this. If you use a 3 or a 4/0, you're getting pretty close to. But you can also use a straight chain hook so you can go through. Now, the other bandito bug is the bandito bug junior. I really like the juniors. I like the downsize, especially here in Ohio. We like to downsize a lot. We don't use a whole lot of baits. Now, I'm not saying that you can't catch any with the bigger baits. Just saying that my experience in Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, because I both grew up in that area, also in Arkansas and Missouri, I always downsize and I always tend to catch better fish. This one here is the Bandito Bug Junior. These are 3.3 inch. And these are really great for, this one here is just your green pumpkin. Really good natural color right into, I would highly suggest taking a chartreuse marker or a dip and dye, something like that for these appendages, and dye them, because then it'll make it look like it's a bluegill. And the last but not least, the other color, it's called Natural. Natural is it's kind of a two-tone laminate color base. It has a gray with a green pumpkin blue in it. You can see the pearl on the bottom. It's kind of similar to the green pumpkin pearl. You know, and that's it. That's it for this box. But, you know, I like the Bandito bugs. I really do. Those are like one of my favorite things to throw. Tend to catch a lot of fish on them. I do use the crack and crawl a lot as well on the back of trailers. These particular run pretty heavy. What I really like, and I wish they had them in here, is the rattle-on chunks. The rattle-on chunks are really kick. I mean, I use them in the river a lot of times. Got a lot of fish in the river. So again, you have your crack and crawls, which they were rattle-on chunks. You have your trench hogs. You got two different kinds here. You got one that's June bug, which is this color right here, and then you got this one here that's the Bama bug. So I've never caught anything on these. Doesn't mean you can't catch anything on them. Obviously the slim shake worms, right? So you have a bunch of slim shake worms here. You have these are the 8-inch slim shake worms. This one here, chartreuse pepper with green flick. Okay, this one here is your watermelon red. Like I said, if you go right here, like if you look back here, this is 8 inches, right? So right here, right behind this egg sac right here, I would use this. This one would work really good on a free rig, okay? Because it has a flat bottom. So the shimmer would work really good on that, as well as using it as a Nico rig, right? So, because that bulbous tail will actually come up and actually stand up pretty good. I really like these. It's really good. Again, shaky heads, obviously, but if you trim it down a little bit, you can use them on a drop shot. Something a little bit fatter, give them a little bit more money. This one here is a 6.5 inch. These are the smaller ones of your Slim Shake worm. This is obviously like yours downsized a little bit. This is more of your natural color, your green pumpkin with your bottom pearl, right? Really good. I like these in the drop shot, right? The drag and drop. These are really good for that. That color is perfect for that color. It actually will keep, it looks like a natural fish, right? Swimming in the water and doing this thing. On top of that, again, you can use this as a Nico rig. You can also use it obviously as a drop shot. You can even trim this one up to make it a 4 inch. So you can make like a drag and drop similar to it. Or you can actually just use it like your normal Slim Shake one. You can even actually put this on a Texas rig if you want. A lot of people use it for a shaky head. And that's what it's designed for. And then last but not least, these are a 10-inch Mondo worm. These are huge. You got green pumpkin, which is for your natural, and then your black and blue for your dirty water, stained muddy water. I have yet to catch anything this big or this big of a worm. Doesn't mean you can't catch anything. Don't ever take anything for granted. I don't know for sure. I've never caught anything, but overall it's 10 inches long. So overall pretty good worm. I guess you would, I like them. I'll give them a shot. I'll throw them in the boat. Since I'm here on the boat, I'll throw them in there and give them a shot. But let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite? If there's something that you like of the Googan Baits that is not in this box, let me know. I probably have it. I've got a lot of baits from Googan. They're not bad. The product is not bad at all. I just think it needs some tweaking, some little bit more. Now I know that the bandito bugs are gotten better on the plastic, right? That was an issue. Some of the plastic would tear. But if you're not using the TPE from Rapala, or you're not using the Lastec from Z-Man, or you're not using the there's another brand out there that has something similar. If you're not using those, of course they're going to tear, they're going to rip. There's nothing you can do about it. That's common, right? That's going to be normal. So little trick, couple tricks. I've already told you about the little shaky worm, and getting them down to 6 inches. But if you want that specific color, like that watermelon red, you want to cut that down, you could do that. Bandito bug, here's what you do. It's got 4 appendages, right? And then these out here. What I like to do when especially if I'm punching, I like to cut off the appendages and make it like a nuke punch rig. The nuke punch, but this is thinner, right? This is going to be thinner than the nuke punch. The nuke punch things is really, really thick, and they're very firm. These will get through there just as well. So similar to the nuke punch, that's a really good one. I like that because I do a lot of punching. I like the drag and drop. I like the Bandito Bug. The Bandito Bug Jr. I really like. Trench Hawk Jr. This one here, I'm gonna say this one here is a, what, 5-6 inches. I went here 6 inches. They got a junior out that works really well. These are okay for trailers, but I really like the rattle and chunks, especially when it's the, two things you can do. One is you can leave the rattle in, and if it's muddy water, I use the rattle and it actually helps with catching fish. Second thing I like to do on the rattle and chunk is I like to remove that rattle, and that will cause it to still kick perfectly, and it actually fits on the hook better than your cracking crawl. Actually fits on there a hell of a lot better, so that way you can at least get that, especially the ones that I design, the jigs that I make. I put that rattle and chunks on there, and those work really well on it. But like I said, if there's anything, like any other Googan baits that you want to talk about or that you think that is good, let us know in the comment section. Let's help grow this channel if you don't mind. I appreciate everyone that clicked on the video and subscribed. I appreciate everybody that sit there and watches. We're trying to hit 500. If we can hit 500, I will throw a pack of baits together and I'll send them out to you. We'll do a drawing. We'll hold a drawing. It will have a mixture of Googan, 6 cents, and more than likely could be some Japanese JDM stuff. But it's a way for me to get back to you as a viewer. I greatly appreciate everyone that clicks on the video, watches the video, subscribes. It's free of charge. But that's all I got for the video. Again, thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for swinging by. As always, God bless. Have nice. We are out of here.